I came to Sidley Park to research hermits and romance. The romantic imagination, history, second chance. But what I found was greater than I ever could have known. A teenage girl's genius seized as she had sown. In the present day I'm searching through the archives of this place, garden records, letters, trying to retrace the hermit who lived here, obsessed with mathematics, calculating algorithms, movement so erratic. Bernard Nightingale arrives with his Byron murder theory. He's lured by Rinkus Hatter in a duel so dreary. He's arrogant, certain, ready for his fame, but I'm more interested in the hermit's name. Then I find a primer, notes in a young girl's hand, Thomasina Coverly. I begin to understand she was seeing chaos theory 200 years ago. Iteration, fractals, everything she knows. Thomasina, brilliant child, you saw the future clear, while tutors and professors couldn't see what you held dear. You discovered entropy before the world caught on. A genius lost a history of fire and then gone. The hermit in the garden was your teacher, your love. Septimus calculating, looking to above, trying to solve your questions for the rest of his days. Thomasina, your legacy deserves all of our praise. Valentine Coverly shows me his research on the grouse population biology, using data from this house. When he sees Thomasina's notes, his eyes light up with wonder. The same mathematical concepts he's been working under. She wrote about determinism, how gem can't be unstirred, the irreversibility of time in every word, heat death of the universe. The second law she found before their model on Ames was formalized and bound. Bernard's giving lectures, media sensation. Byron killed a poet, that's his declaration, but I'm finding evidence that proves him completely wrong. Shatter died in Martinique, Bernard doesn't belong. He leaves in disgrace while I stay with the truth about a brilliant teenage girl, mathematical sleuth. She drew a hermit on the margins of a garden plan, never knowing that her tutor would become that man.
In 1812 she died in a fire at 17, on the eve of her birthday, tragedy obscene. Septimus couldn't save her, couldn't change her fate, so he became a hermit, working while he'd wait.
Valentine extrapolates her theories on his screen, shows me what she saw but couldn't make others see. The universe winding down, entropy's cruel law. A girl of 13 seeing what took centuries to draw. Girl sends me a drawing, silent but profound. Septimus with a tour was the proof I finally found. The hermit was her teacher, broken by her death, spent his life on her equations until his final breath. I imagine them dancing the final waltz they shared, before the fire took her, before he was left scared. She asked him to teach her 17th birthday near, romance blooming between them, brilliant and sincere. He examined her diagrams about the heat of fire, the irreversibility that her young mind could inspire, while I stand in the present holding that same page, honoring her genius across the century stage. Thomasina, brilliant child, you saw the future clear, while tutors and professors couldn't see what you held dear. You discovered entropy before the world caught on. A genius lost a history of fire and then gone. The hermit in the garden was your teacher, your love. Septimus calculating, looking to above. He spent his life on your questions, honest English algebra. Thomasina, you're the true genius of this era. What was lost is found again, Septimus once said, and here I am discovering the brilliance in your head. 200 years later, your work finally seen. The smartest person in the house was you at 13. Bernard got his Byron theory, flash of fame and light, but faded when the truth came out, proved him not quite right. You, Thomasina, your legacy will never fade. A girl who saw the universe before the path was laid. I'm writing a story now, the hermit and his muse. The romantic imagination had nothing on your views. You challenged Newton's certainty with chaos and with math, while dancing with your teacher down your tragic path. The garden's been transformed from classical to wild, just like the theories in the mind of this brilliant child. Thomasina Coverly, I honor you tonight. Your genius burns eternal and everlasting light. What was lost is found again. Your equations live beyond your end. The hermit's secret now revealed. Thomasina's genius finally unsealed.